Oh, black water, keep on moving. Mississippi Queen, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your love. Gonna make everything pretty, mama. Gonna make everything alright. Well, I know one thing. It did clear my sinuses. And, I woke up. I didn't even have to use the pure mist thing. I can smell the dinner from last night. Although it smelled like baked macaroni cheese, it was chicken parm. It's probably because, probably use a similar kind of mozzarella. I mean, that was a good mozzarella, because it had staying power. You could kind of smell it. And, yeah, I can smell a lot of things right now. Hold on. There. Ah, the nose is working good. When I was in high school, they used to call me Big Nose. Although my nose is not big. It was just, when I was in high school, the nose was like, it was already grown. And I was waiting for the rest of the body to catch up. But I fit into it, eventually. Gotta keep an eye on baby here. I got my old cat out in the yard. Oh, she's going up the gangway. Remember one... Oh, I gotta go get her. Oh, black water, keep on moving. Mississippi. What are you doing? I gotta watch her and she'll run. An old cat. Oh, black water, keep on moving. Mmm. Left my water out there, though. How about the tower here in downtown Los Angeles? You know what happened? I, well, I took yesterday off because, I'm like, you know, there's nothing shaking, there's nothing really moving. It's all the stuff day in, day out. And I just said, no, I gotta progress. I gotta, be the best version of myself that I possibly can. And if I'm like listening to this, it is having an impact on me. You know, I mean, because it's the same old thing. I mean, the same old story. Just like that rock and roll Jesus song. And yes, some phone calls yesterday, but I'll get to what happened. I went down to do a pre-warm up of the interview there with Jenner. I don't know how to say his first name, Catalina or Kathleen. And I don't know, for some reason I was interested in the dynamics of the interview. I mean, and then I also realized, while I was watching the interview, it was like you have 4 or 5 women with basically the same sharp views, and I kind of know Jenner from previous interviews, and I could almost telegraph what he was going to say, or tell in my mind telepathically, just like with a lot of people. I mean, they even like the correspondence, the powers and Anna, whoever this one girl is. She was on tonight on the Tonight Don Lemon show, whatever they call it, the Tonight Show, or Upfront Tonight, or no, it's not it. Um, well, then you had the Hillary Roslin. There's this girl, I forget her name. I wish I could think of it. But, I mean, she was going about all these poll numbers that the women don't like Trump and all that. Anyway, so Jenner, Kathleen, or Kathleen, I think I first got to say Kathleen and then I can get it. It was just, there was something. It was just, I don't know, and I don't want to question any kind of motives, you know, behind this, you know, because I know that he does attend, I guess, and help out, you know, people in the community who have, you know, what he has, I guess, or, you know, the feelings that he has, you know, that, you know, it never happened to me, well, I am a, well, I mean, that's why, and then I just, like, I'm watching the interview, and I was just, the 4 or 5 women there have the sharp views. I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I mean, they are women and they're talking politics, like, you know. And then we have Kathleen Jenner. I don't know, I mean, it's transgender, okay? What transgender, whatever that is right now, okay? It's very confusing, you know, it's very confusing because, you know, I want to be able to say it right, you know, because I know that everybody's going after conservatives, like, you know, I mean, it's I'm not hiding the fact that, you know, I lean more towards conservative values, you know, and I know, you know, they're after Hannity now, Bill O'Reilly's gone, I'm sure they're going to go after Savage, they're after the whole entire network at Fox, and I thought about this, I'm like, Fox is the only conservative television station, you know, probably in the United States, you know, I mean, that has conservative, I mean, because everything else, ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, CNBC, CNN, you know, anything, you know, I mean, you go down the line, I mean, if you listen to all these reporters, I mean, it's left, and even in writers, you know, I mean, newspapers, I mean, every newspaper, you know, you have people from Vanity Fair, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Huffington Post, you know, I mean, it's all left, and the thing with me is it's very surprising that all these people are all going towards the left, and then I just don't understand how Trump won, like, you know, and now, you know, it's the object right now is to get rid of him, but I'm saying he had to win for a reason, like, you know, I mean, there must have been some people that said to themselves, well, I don't want the same old thing. Anyway, having said that, we'll probably take today off too. Come out tomorrow with a small little show. We don't want to overkill. We don't want to give you too much. But like I said, though, I was watching the interview and I just I had it, like, you know, I had to relax, and it don't take much for me, and then the phone calls were coming in, and then I decided to try and call this one buddy who loves animals, you know, and I want to see if he'd be on the show, and I want to get in contact with his brother Rich, and I don't know, I mean, I don't know, it kind of woke me up a little bit, and now Rachel Meadows will be coming out, and then Lawrence O'Donnell, and I mean, it's just like a mean streak, you know, this mean streak, I mean, I couldn't watch it. Oh, black water, keep on moving. Mississippi Queen, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your love. Gonna make everything alright. And then I was seeing this one conservative sitting on his porch. It looked like a Diet Coke there. Had the flag. Then he got on his bike. He was an older gentleman, maybe in his late 70s. And there's also a commercial here in the morning. It's this thing with this back. And the guy who does commercial, he's like 78, and he's like, I'm 78, and I feel great. You know, it's the thing, I guess you just go upside down, you know, it's for good posture and all that kind of stuff. But you know, he was riding the bike, and I'm like, oh, I like riding the bike. You know, I know, just food for thought. You know, I mean, I wonder how long, you know, I will be riding a bike for, riding at dawn. Who knows? You know, this place could be a paradise.